All right. Next, we'll talk about different types of programming languages. So we talked about what they are. They're a way to communicate with the computer. Now, there's two types of programming languages. There's high-level languages and there's low-level languages. The main difference, as you can see here, is that low-level languages are closer to the hardware. Now, what does that exactly mean? It means that computers understand low-level languages better as compared to high-level languages. But higher level languages, they're closer to human languages. Right? If you look at these images in this table, right, on the right side, you see letters. You can see in the third line, okay, A plus B. I know a lot of you might not get what this is, but it's definitely easier than just the zeros and ones written on the left side, right? So this is what a high level language is. It's closer to a human language, which is why it's much easier to code in higher level languages. In low level languages, it's more difficult because, okay, you see the image on the right, it's plain English, and the image on the left is the equivalent version of that in binary, which is the language the computer understands. So a long time ago, computer scientists, they saw that the computer understands only binary, but it's difficult for humans to understand that. So they invented these high level languages. There are a lot of types of high level languages like Python, Java, C++. But yeah, we're just going to be talking about Python in this course. All right, this is a diagram which explains a bit more further the distinction between high level and low level languages. Now, we do have high level languages, but the computer cannot understand them. So what happens? The human, the person who does understand high level language, they write the code in that language. It gets converted into assembly language, machine code, all the stuff you don't even need to remember. You just need to know the concept that you write the code in high level language, it gets converted into binary code. And this binary code is understandable by the machine. So this is how you communicate with the computer. It's similar as you can take an example of, let's say, there are two ambassadors of different countries. Let's say there's an American ambassador, there's a Chinese ambassador, right? And they want to communicate with each other, but they do not speak each other's language. So they use a translator in between. So translator translates the American ambassador's message into Chinese and vice versa. Similarly, that's what happens here. Your high level language gets translated into the binary code and vice versa. That's how we communicate with our computers. Now, does anybody have any questions up till now? You can ask me. A simple thumbs up would go as well. You guys are understanding this? All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know.